heart, vision, talent, practical application of the Noble Eightfold Path. The Noble Eightfold Path is not what you might have thought or heard online. It does not urge you to abandon ambition, withdraw from the world, or live an ascetic life. On the contrary, it is a system that empowers you to master yourself amid life's challenges. The Buddha did not teach people to escape life but to face it, transforming it with wisdom and right action. Remember, you don't need to give up anything. You only need to understand and act correctly. The Noble Eightfold Path is not a dry theory, it is a practical toolkit you can apply to your work, family, and personal life. When understood and practiced correctly, it helps you cultivate heart to live kindly, vision to see far and wide, and talent to realize your aspirations. For example, instead of letting family conflicts or relationship tensions drag on, you can use right speech to resolve them skillfully and harmoniously, fostering deeper understanding. Instead of chasing short-term gains, you can apply right livelihood to build wealth sustainably without harming others. These principles don't demand you abandon anything. They guide you to live in alignment with reality, preserving your true self. The truth is, most of our failures and suffering stem from not mastering ourselves, not knowing what we truly want, and not knowing how to manage external influences. Without heart, you're easily swept away by negative emotions. Without vision, you lose direction. Without talent, you cannot turn ideals into action. The Noble Eightfold Path helps you regain control not by changing external circumstances, but by transforming how you perceive and act. It doesn't ask you to give up anything but teaches you to live smarter and more balanced. Dear friend, the Noble Eightfold Path is often misunderstood as a path solely for monks, requiring complete renunciation of worldly life to achieve inner peace. This is not true. This system does not conflict with modern life. Rather, it is a tool for living with balance, meaning, and transcendence over personal limitations. Another misconception is that Buddhism opposes ambition. In reality, the Buddha embodies profound aspiration, the aspiration for enlightenment to liberate all beings from suffering. The Noble Eightfold Path does not demand you abandon dreams or ambitions but guides you to pursue them rightly, untainted by greed or selfishness. In modern life, ambition drives learning, growth, and contribution, as long as it harms neither yourself nor others. The Noble Eightfold Path is not a call to abandon life but a way to master it. When you understand that letting go means releasing negativity, that ambition must be rightly directed, and that work must align with ethics, you'll see the path is not just philosophy, it's a compass for living with balance, peace, and meaning in today's world. Modern life is full of conflicts, suffering, and pressures. We often blame circumstances, complain about things beyond our control, or escape reality through fleeting pleasures. But the problem lies not in the world around us, but in how we perceive and respond to it. What happens in your mind is the root of how you experience life. Right view teaches that reality is not a fixed picture, but how you interpret it in your mind. The same situation can feel different to different people. Those who view life through fear see only danger. Those trapped in prejudice miss the truth. Those swayed by negative emotions see everything in shades of gloom. Right view not only reveals that your perspective shapes your reality, but also guides you to remove distorted lenses to see things as they truly are. Correct perception is the first step to transforming reality. It's like recalibrating a compass to point you in the right direction. When you realize that every action and decision creates long-term consequences, you stop blaming others or circumstances. Instead of reacting impulsively, you learn to analyze problems at their root and act based on truth rather than what you wish to believe. A person who fails in their career often does so not for lack of talent, but because they refuse to acknowledge weaknesses that need improvement. They may blame colleagues or the market, but right view reminds them to start with themselves. Instead of wasting time complaining, it teaches you to focus on what you can control, like honing skills, adjusting attitudes, or changing methods. This is how you transform reality. Practicing right view is not a one-time act, but a continuous journey of refining how you perceive the world. A correct perspective has the power to change not only your actions but your entire life. Right intention is not just positive thinking, but the ability to reflect deeply, clearly, and correctly to guide your actions toward better outcomes. It doesn't encourage you to deny difficulties or fantasize about an ideal reality, but demands you face challenges with clarity. Difficulties and adversities are not insurmountable obstacles, but opportunities to understand yourself better and turn them into strengths. A key aspect of right intention is critical thinking, questioning, analyzing, and challenging assumptions you often take for granted. Right thinking isn't passively accepting what happens, but checking whether your thoughts are influenced by biases, negative emotions, or one-sided views. For instance, when you feel trapped in the grind of work and lose sight of its meaning, right intention prompts you to ask, why am I doing this? Does it align with my core values? Instead of blindly following routine or external pressures, right thinking helps you pause, adjust, and choose a path that better fits your life's direction. It transforms work from a mere means of survival into a space for growth and contribution. Right intention also teaches you to approach situations with a balance of reason and emotion. It frees you from the cycle of extreme thoughts, like excessive pessimism about failure or blind optimism about success. Instead of fixating on what you can't control, you learn to channel energy into self-improvement and doing your best in the present. More importantly, right intention is a tool for direction. It not only helps you navigate immediate challenges but keeps you on course for the long term. Right thinking doesn't just solve problems, it builds a solid foundation for progress. It's not a fixed state but a continuous process of self-reflection and adjustment to ensure your actions and decisions align with your values and goals. With right thinking, no obstacle is wasted. Every experience becomes fuel for growth and becoming your best self. Right speech is not merely advice to speak truthfully or avoid lying. It is the art of using words to create positive value for yourself and those around you. Words, however small, carry immense power. A well-timed, well-chosen word can heal relationships, inspire, and build trust. Conversely, thoughtless words can cause deep hurt, destroy connections, and erode respect. Right speech teaches you to control your words not out of obligation but from the awareness that every word you utter has an impact. Before speaking, ask yourself, is this necessary? Will it benefit the listener? This reflection makes your words more meaningful and helps you avoid unnecessary conflicts. In daily life, right speech also requires tact. Sometimes, the truth shouldn't be delivered bluntly but with empathy and sincerity. For example, when offering feedback, instead of criticizing, choose words that convey your goodwill. Right words not only encourage others to change but also earn you respect and admiration. Right speech also reminds you to steer clear of destructive language, like lying, slandering, or spreading negativity. These habits not only harm others but create unrest in your own mind. When your words become clear and sincere, you'll feel a sense of lightness and inner peace. Practicing right speech is not just about living better, it's about creating a positive environment around you. With kind, truthful words, you can forge deeper connections, build lasting relationships, and inspire mutual growth. Right speech doesn't just teach you to speak, it teaches you to think before speaking, making you a better listener, a vital skill everyone must cultivate. Right action serves as a reminder that every action you take leaves an imprint not only on your life, but also on society. It is not merely about avoiding wrongdoing, but about proactively choosing to do what is right, actions that bring value to yourself and the community. Right action helps you understand that every decision, every act, no matter how small, is a brick in the foundation of your life's path. Right actions are not only based on moral standards, but must also stem from mindfulness. Right action requires you to ask, is what I'm doing truly right? Does it cause harm to anyone, including myself? Actions that are misguided, even if they yield short-term benefits, will ultimately harm both yourself and those around you. A life built on deceit, harm, or selfishness will never bring true peace. In practice, right action is not just about steering clear of negative behaviors like theft, deceit, or causing harm, but also about encouraging acts of kindness and meaning. For example, instead of focusing solely on personal gain, you might choose to help others, even in small ways, like assisting a colleague or sharing knowledge with someone in need. These small, sincere actions create a ripple effect of positive energy and lasting impact. Right actions also demand the courage to resist temptations that cause harm. In your career, you may face choices between chasing profits at all costs or upholding ethical values. Right action acts as a compass, guiding you to steadfastly choose the right path. A small but righteous action today can lead to significant and sustainable outcomes in the future. Practicing right action is how you sow the seeds of a wholesome life. Right actions not only earn you respect and admiration from others, but also bring inner peace. Right action is not a lofty ideal, but a reminder that every action matters, and every righteous deed contributes to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Your work is not just a means to earn money, but a way to affirm your values and essence. Right livelihood reminds you that how you earn a living affects not only your wallet, but also shapes your character and the meaning of your life. An honest livelihood not only sustains you, but also brings peace to your soul, as you know you are contributing something valuable rather than causing harm. Reflect on your working hours. Are you building a career with pride, or are you compromising your conscience for material gain? Right livelihood does not demand that you become a hero or abandon personal ambitions, but teaches you to ask, does this work align with my ethics and values? Does what I do harm anyone? This is the first step to creating a balanced life between material and spiritual well-being. Right livelihood is not about choosing a perfect job, but about selecting a path you can look back on with pride. When you work with integrity, without deceit or harm, you not only build a sustainable career, but also create a positive environment for yourself and those around you. Conversely, choosing a dishonest path, even if it brings immediate benefits, will inevitably lead to long-term consequences, both spiritually and practically. Practicing right livelihood ensures that your work brings not only income, but also meaning and joy. When you earn a living with integrity, you realize that the rewards are not just financial, but include inner peace and respect from others. Choosing the right way to live is not easy, but it is the only path to building a solid and proud life. Right effort is not about relentless hustle or blindly diving into work. It is a reminder that effort is only meaningful when directed correctly, helping you move closer to your goals without sacrificing health, spirit, or core values. Right effort teaches that it's not about doing more, but about doing what's necessary with perseverance and mindfulness. Right effort begins with a clear understanding of your goals. When you focus on what truly matters, every moment you invest yields valuable results. In contrast, aimless effort, without direction, only leads to exhaustion and loss of purpose. This means avoiding work that compromises your health or well-being. Practicing right effort also means not letting setbacks deter you. Life will always present obstacles, but how you face them matters most. Instead of giving up when challenges arise, you learn to see them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Right effort does not demand instant perfection, but encourages steady, small, and consistent steps toward lasting progress. However, right effort does not mean working to the point of burnout while neglecting balance. Right effort reminds you that perseverance is sustainable only when your mind and body are nurtured. Instead of pushing beyond your limits, you learn to rest appropriately and care for yourself, ensuring each step forward is taken with clarity and inner strength. Right effort is the energy that helps you overcome laziness, procrastination, and self-imposed limitations. It does not turn life into an exhausting race, but enables you to move forward with focus, balance, and peace. Once right effort becomes a habit, you'll realize that success is not a destination, but the daily progress on your chosen path. Right effort not only changes outcomes, but transforms who you are. Right mindfulness is not about escaping reality, but the art of living fully in each moment. In a world full of distractions, where the mind is constantly pulled toward future worries or past regrets, right mindfulness reminds you to return to the present, the only place where you can truly act and take control. Right mindfulness teaches that awareness of the present is not just about focus, but about deeply experiencing everything around you without judgment. It is the ability to observe your emotions, thoughts, and actions with clarity, rather than being swept along unconsciously. When practicing right mindfulness, you are no longer swayed by the turbulence of your mind, but gain mastery over your emotions and actions. A key aspect of right mindfulness is slowing down to appreciate the value in simple things. It could be savoring a cup of coffee without scrolling your phone or listening to a friend without distraction. Right mindfulness does not require you to change the external world, but brings profound change to how you experience it, shifting from superficial living to a life of depth. In difficult situations, right mindfulness helps you stay calm and avoid impulsive reactions. When stressed or angry, instead of letting emotions dictate your actions, right mindfulness prompts you to pause, breathe, and recognize what's truly happening. This allows you to address issues more effectively while maintaining mental balance. Right mindfulness is not just a skill for handling stress, but a way to connect more deeply with yourself and the world. When you live with mindfulness, you not only appreciate the value of each moment, but also create a fulfilling life where you are truly present and in control of your thoughts and actions. Right concentration is not a state achieved after hours of meditation or moments of detachment from reality. It is the art of maintaining focus and tranquility amid life's chaos. Right concentration teaches that a calm mind is not just a refuge for peace, but the foundation for making the wisest and most accurate decisions. A restless mind is easily swept away by negative emotions like anger, anxiety, or greed. When your mind is chaotic, you're prone to hasty, ill-considered decisions, leading to avoidable mistakes. Right concentration is the state that frees you from these disturbances, allowing you to stand firm like a mountain in a storm, unshaken by external circumstances. Practicing right concentration does not mean abandoning daily life or work to seek absolute stillness. Instead, it encourages you to focus on the present with clarity and mindfulness. Whether you're working, communicating, or facing challenges, right concentration keeps your mind undistracted, ensuring every action stems from clarity and intention. Right concentration is also key to managing stress and pressure effectively. When overwhelmed by work or worries, right concentration teaches you to breathe deeply, focus on what truly matters, and let go of unnecessary tension. A calm mind is the foundation for maintaining balance in both work and personal life. Ultimately, right concentration not only brings peace but also unlocks deeper insight into life. When your mind is still, you see the true nature of problems, enabling decisions unswayed by fleeting emotions. Right concentration is not a destination but a journey to build inner strength, empowering you to master every aspect of your life. By practicing right concentration, you not only find peace, but also develop the clarity to face and overcome any challenge. The Noble Eightfold Path is not merely a set of ethical principles or abstract philosophy, but a compass to help you master yourself amid the ceaseless whirl of life. Its 8 components: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration not only guide you to live rightly, but also build the foundation for cultivating heart, vision, and talent. Heart enables you to live with kindness, aspire to goodness, and release negative emotions like anger or greed. Vision broadens your awareness, allowing you to see beyond short-term gains and understand the lasting value of righteous decisions. Talent is the ability to act, persevere, and innovate to turn your goals into reality. These 8 elements are the core of living a meaningful life and spreading value to those around you. Practicing the Noble Eightfold Path does not demand that you abandon or change everything overnight. It begins with small steps, refining your perspective through right view and right intention, using words to build others up with right speech, choosing righteous actions and livelihoods through right action and right livelihood, sustaining focused effort with right effort, and keeping your mind clear through right mindfulness and right concentration. These small changes, when practiced consistently, accumulate into profound strength, leading you to true peace and success. Life is a journey of transformation, and the Noble Eightfold Path is the bridge to inner freedom. Peace and happiness are not distant destinations, they are within your reach, waiting for you to embrace them. If you find this sharing valuable and meaningful, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with future content. Don't forget to share this video with your loved ones and leave a comment below. Wishing you clarity and abundant positive energy on your journey to mastering life.